and we're just heading down Jacks Valley Road. The other side of the Sierra there, that's Lake Tahoe and Glenbrook, Nevada. So do you like this area, Kelly?
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. This used to be a gravel road when I was in high school. Here's Genoa, Nevada's oldest settlement. (1851), Genoa, Nevada. Really gorgeous area. It's an overcast day today, but when the sun's out and there's a little bit of snow on the mountains and you see all the green of the valley and the blue sky, it's spectacular. Mormon Station, State Historic Monument. There's the old saloon. Opens up again into the Carson Valley. Beautiful views. Well, everybody, we're in historic Genoa, Nevada, eating our lunch, and at the park, we actually saw a couple deer in the park. At least Kelly saw these deer in the park. And anyway, we got something special here again. I know a lot of everyone was kind of jealous of those chocolate chip cookies last time. What kind of cookies did you make this time, Kelly?
Those have Reese's Pieces in them.
Reese's Pieces, chocolate and peanut butter, everybody. I'm sure they're going to be good. It's a really nice park, isn't it?
Beautiful. Very pretty place.
This area here at the Mormon Station, the trading fort, was where they kept all the oxen and different livestock. You can really see a view of the mountains close by from here. It's raining, but it's not that heavy of a rain. Not too far from the old fort and the park. You can see all the apples on the ground and on the trees. And look there, mule deer. It's probably got its fill of apples. They look like they're in pretty good shape, those apples too. Nice older trees.
Look at this apple orchard.
Apples, apples, lots of apples. Starting to get some fall colors. There's a little red maple growing along the street that's got some fall colors, and you can see the clouds up in the mountains. Kind of looks like coastal Oregon today, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Here's another one of those big blacksmith bellows.
Yep.
And there's the forge. We just missed today, I think they said there was going to be a demonstration. I think we just missed it. And there's the tools. Looks like a big wagon wheel in for repairs. Different bands on the cone. It's pretty much set up, ready to go. I think if a blacksmith came out of the pass and walked into this, I think they'd get right to work. It's right on the edge of where the Sierra starts. This is the Courthouse Museum. 5th and Main Street. This is definitely a pleasant place for a little day trip.
Oh, very much so.
This is really interesting. This is the Pony Express exhibit. Of course, the Pony Express route came from St. Joseph, Missouri, all the way to California. And this is quite an interesting display that they have here concerning that era. Here you can see where the Pony Express started in St. Joe, Missouri. Went across Nebraska, up into Wyoming, down into Utah, Nevada's Great Basin, and then right over here on the border between California and Nevada, all the way to the end in California. Look at these Native American baskets.
Yeah, look, it's made by the young washerwoman Laura Pete of Woodford's, California in 1961. And there's some ones on the bottom. They were made by Susie Dick in 1920. And this is a Washoe cradle board. This one's for a girl.
The one right there, that's for a girl.
Mm-hmm, and these are for boys.
Huh. So there's a difference.
Yep. These are really tiny Washoe receiving baskets for newborns. Look how tiny they are.
Those are small.
Mm-hmm.
That is like maybe a large size shoe.
Yeah.
Kelly, that's as big as the bellows that you have in the museum in Hawthorne, isn't it?
Yep, it is. We've got 3 of them.
Look, another jail cell. This looks like some of the ones that we saw this summer, doesn't it?
Yep. Over in Belmont, we see one.
Belmont, Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
We have the recorder's office. Nice wood stove here. I like this big roll-top desk. Really nice. And look at these right here by the, there's a safe. Really nice office. And here's the old courthouse right here in Genoa, Nevada. I'm going to be presiding on the bench today. It's got a lot of artwork in here also, which is pretty amazing. If you look on the side here, you can see some of the beautiful paintings. I think it's Hans Meyer Cassell. Hans Meyer Cassell. In case you were wondering, George Washington Gale Ferris invented the Ferris wheel. Remember going on those at the county fair?
Oh yeah, I was terrified of those.
An interesting display of Snowshoe Thompson. Now he was a Norwegian skier who had a regular route in the Sierra, and he went from where we're at right now. This is Lake Tahoe, and this is Genoa, and he would go south of Lake Tahoe all the way to the Placerville area. And there's all kinds of things that he would do, rescues and mail and so forth. So pretty incredible feat to be doing that on a regular basis. Here is an excellent portrait of Snowshoe Thompson.
He was buried here in this cemetery in Genoa, and he died at 49 years old in 16 days. And his son died 2 years later. He was only 11 years old and was rested by his side.
Here's a very large crib.
That was a very fancy crib for that day. Gee, they've been doing the candy dance for over 100 years.
The candy dance. What's the candy dance, Kelly?
A lady decided that she wanted to get lights in the community, so she organized a program for everybody to make candy and sell it and pay for the lights. Hey, Doug, look at this. It's a cradle that Snowshoe Thompson's baby was in. This was his only son.
Quite a collection of oil paintings by Hans Meyer Cassell. This is a real good view of the station right here. Here's one of his pairs of actual skis that were found in his house. Turned to color up a little bit. Fall colors coming on. First day of October, right?
That's right.
Really see. Oh, I see you hiding back there.
Me?
So really, Genoa, Nevada is a nice little tourist town for a day excursion. Wouldn't you say, Kelly?
I would say it's very cute, yes.
So there's some shopping, there's some history, nice parks, a nice place to just stroll around for the afternoon.
Yeah.
A little bit different than most of the places that we normally go to.
Right.
I would say this shopping is a little bit on the high end, but it's interesting. Well, you know me, Kelly, I always like to get off the beaten path and walk in the little alleyways and so forth. Here's the little Genoa Community Church.
Very cute.
Some really nice homes in this town. I really like that one with the porch. Some pretty. Really interesting architecture all around this town, don't you think?
It's cool.
Yeah. What Kelly found in the alleyway. Wild blackberries. They look like they're ripe.
Yeah, I'd say they are.
Yeah.
And here I paid a lot of money for those.
You
things
just
at
bought
the
some at the
store.
store, didn't you?
Yeah, for like $5.
Let's see if they're any good. Mmm. They're really sweet.
Actually better than the ones I bought.
Better than the store, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's another apple tree.
Gosh, they're everywhere.
Got some ripe Concord grapes in this garden. We've noticed all the little gardens and all the side streets have all kinds of fruits and flowers and apples and things. It's like a garden city, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
And look, another apple tree. And it's like, I don't think they're being picked. A lot of them are on the ground. That's some good apple cider right there waiting to be made, and some apple cobbler and apple pies.
And apple butter and apple jam.
You bet. Little cinnamon on there.
Look at that fireplace.
Yeah. Some nice homes along this side street. Kelly said there was a pear tree. Look at that place over there.
Yeah,
Wow, how pretty. More apple trees. I'm kind of enjoying this part of Genoa more so than the touristy part. It's just me. Huh. Really nice home. Look how close they are to the forest. Yeah, but that's a lot of lawn to mow, Kelly.
Yeah, it is.
We want to downsize. We don't want to have like a lot of chores or have to hire a whole landscape crew. It's pretty though. Got some construction going on back here. Yeah. Really like these gardens that people have. They have big lots with big gardens. Look how, that's about a 1/4 acre, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all lawn now, all of it.
Look at all the plums or whatever those are. Those crab apples.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's crab apples. You know what they do is you take the sharp crab apples and you mix them with the other type of sweet apples, and that gives you the perfect balance for apple cider.
Sweet and tart.
Yeah. Really pretty. Did you see that big gray squirrel? On the fence, on the stone wall.
Yeah.
There he is. Some kind of a pump house or something. Kind of our walk today turned into kind of a fall walk. The first day of October, and we're looking at all the apples and the fall foliage that's coming on.
Very much so.
Yeah. We notice there's a lot of dogs in town here. Almost everybody has a friendly, well-trained dog.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the whole family. We've got a doe and 2 fawns right under the apple tree. Look at that. In someone's backyard. Look at the beautiful fall color coming on. We're walking down a little street. The sign said Junction Alley. And this may not be the most spectacular part of Genoa, Nevada, but it is a sure scenic, peaceful time to take a little fall walk. And really notice that in the town here, the lots are large. People take care of their homes, and there's a lot of orchards and gardens and a lot of flowers and different things. Very scenic. I haven't seen any horses yet. Wonder if they have like, an ordinance against them or something.
Maybe, or
Yeah.
maybe we're just a little further out or something.
Right.
Because I know they do have a lot of people have horses in this area.
It's like the apple tour today. Look at those. I'm not sure if the camera can catch. It's not really catching the color yet, but they look like they're perfectly ripe red apples. And then right on the edge of town, it opens up, and the view opens up, and you can see the beautiful Carson Valley. Look at the fall colors coming on.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Up here.
Now that direction, up over those mountains, That's Lake Tahoe on the other side. You can't see the top of the peaks because of the clouds today, but there's taller peaks behind those. And then you can see the beautiful Carson Valley in the distance. I like how it's just tucked in right by the mountainside. I'll bet the home prices are pretty high here though.
I bet they are.
Yeah. They even have a street called Candy Dance. Candy Dance Lane. Oh, look at that.
Even our sagebrush looks better than.
Well, even the sagebrush looks healthier.
Yes.
Well, like it's a more mild climate.
It's beautiful.
A more mild climate than Mineral County.
Oh, yeah. Way
Yeah.
nicer.
Let's have some really nice, larger homes here. And I can see why with the beautiful view. I mean, if you can afford it and you can maintain it, why not? Beautiful. There's another deer. We've seen about, what, 10 deer?
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
Man, they know about those apples. We're tempted to come over here and ask if they want them or not and make some cider. Kelly and I, on our tour of all the back alleyways of Genoa, we just can't stand to see all those perfectly good apples go to waste.
No, we would eat
Oh,
them
my
or sell them or
goodness.
something.
You could cold press them.
Yeah,
And
make
freeze them,
cider. Yeah.
like in old yogurt containers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
You can make all kinds of apple pies and freeze them in a big
Oh,
chest
sure.
freezer.
You could.
Goodness.
The Thorrington House, a red brick cottage, was built in 1855 by William J. Lucky Bill Thorrington, rancher, entrepreneur, and polygamist.
Polygamist. That means he had more than one honey?
Yes, and
Okay.
he was the first man hanged in Nevada.
The first man hanged in Nevada.
Probably for
Goodness.
being a polygamist.
I don't know.
Gosh, they got beautiful old homes here with some character in them.
And so much history.
Oh, yes.
Here's a kiosk listing all the town events here in Douglas County. Well, what do you think of my county there, Kelly?
Well, it looks nice. I would like to go to this Christmas in Genoa. I bet you it's pretty. It's got caroling and all that.
This is Nevada's oldest bar. It's completely packed, so I can't get any really good footage today for you, but there's the facade. There's the oldest bar in Nevada. It's a happening place. I can hardly film it because it got so much copyrighted music that's coming out of there at the moment, but I just thought I'd give everybody a quick view of it. It's a small little tourist town with a lot of history and packed with a lot of things to see. Would you recommend coming in here for a visit?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun little place.
There's the courthouse. We're leaving downtown Genoa, the main section, and we're going to see if we can walk over to the cemetery, see if we can find some of its famous residents. We've seen quite a few interesting properties on our walk to the cemetery. We finally found the Genoa Cemetery, 1865. This cemetery is a lot larger than what I was expecting.
Oh, there's Snowshoe Thompson. Look, and there's his son buried right next to him, and I'm not sure who that is over there, but it's probably
Agnes Scassa.
Yeah.
There's
Relative,
Arthur,
I'm sure.
John A. Thompson. There's his skis. See the skis on
Mhm.
and it's there's the plaque. It even says we salute you. I salute him, goodness, because he, had a lot of different missions and things to get through the mail and all kinds of different things he had to do through those rugged mountains with those primitive skis like that.
That would not
Man,
be easy.
hats off to you. Let me read just the first part of this plaque for everybody. We salute John Snowshoe Thompson. On his homemade snowshoes, John carried the mail and supplies over the snowy Sierras for 20 winters. As he traveled, he saved the lives of 7 people who were snowbound in mountain cabins in 1866. After this tall Norwegian became an American citizen, he homesteaded a 160-acre ranch in Diamond Valley. Respected by all who knew him, John was elected to the Alpine County Board of Supervisors. Oh, the White House Inn.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, everybody, this Genoa Nevada was very interesting. I definitely would recommend it for a very nice day trip.
It was fun.
It was fun. Thanks for joining us, everybody.